WeatherTech mud flaps for the Jeep Gladiator Mojave. We're going to install them today, assuming they fit. Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Automotive JT. Today, we're going to be installing, hopefully, some WeatherTech mud flaps on my buddy Randall's Jeep Gladiator Mojave. We've got Randall back here, and what are you looking to do to accomplish with these things?
One, to see if they fit. According to WeatherTech's website, they don't have a set of mud or the flaps for the Mojave. They have them for the Rubicon, they have them for the S, they have them for the Overland, they have them for the Max Tow. They're all different fenders.
Right.
Jeep apparently has different fenders for everything. I've seen on the Gladiator forum, I've seen on the Amazon site, the Rubicons will fit this. Their patterns are right. So we'll find out.
And just a simple bolt-on application?
Actually, no, it's simpler than that.
Okay.
You pull out the pop rivets, put it up, put the pop rivets back.
That's it?
That's it.
No screws?
No screws.
Wow.
So
sounds like my kind of buy.
unless we screw up, we don't need screws.
You're right. All right, so we're going to go ahead. Let's unbox these. We'll take a quick look at it, and then I guess we'll pop them on.
When the box arrives, you're going, damn.
Yeah,
You know,
look at the size.
just a couple of pair of mud flaps. Okay, we got a box.
Oh, awesome. There's
We got a box.
quick look at what they look like. Again, they are WeatherTech no-drill mud flaps. I assume it's a set for the front and the rear.
And it comes with
Screws.
screws. But the instructions don't show that. So we will see. Maybe I was thinking I'd like to put a screw or two in there just to make me feel better. So, and apparently they send you that so that you can at least have something to make you feel better.
More screws. Ooh, are these screws?
Same thing.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to find out. Let's see, are they rigid?
Yeah, they are. I mean, if I'm trying to bend it, they're flexible, but they're not. They don't just flop.
They're not like a rubbery. Well, they sort of are.
Sort of, but like I say, it ain't flexing.
Right, right.
And they are conveniently marked left hand, so that one should have an R8 right hand on it.
They do.
Right hand should go
Right over there.
just like that.
Okay, real quick, just thought of a quick little tip, I suppose, and that's to go ahead and mark the actual areas that you are going to be pulling. In other words, the little pull rivets. You can see here where it fits over, there are holes in the mud flap itself that you would normally just push the rivets through once you pull them. There are 5, one down here, one here, one here. Randall's actually missing one here, no big deal because we're going to put something in there anyway. And then also this one at the top. Again, I mentioned you could just pull those, put your mud flap up and then pop them back on, but I think Randall had mentioned something about putting some screws in there maybe.
When we got into the instructions, you don't go back with the little plastic push pieces, you're actually using some screws.
You should have 5 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now it's a matter of sticking these little, what do you want to call those things? Brackets with threads.
I forget what they're called. It's you push it over a panel and it gives you something that's threaded. I mean, it's just
something to screw into.
It's to screw into. We have also picked up this because somehow we didn't move, truck didn't move, junk didn't move, but we lost 2 screws and 2 of the fasteners.
Yep.
So putting them in the magnetic thing, at least this way, if we lose them, we lose all of them at once. It's
That's
not just,
right.
not a part thing. So there has been a trip to Lowe's.
Yeah, there was a little pause
Just
there.
to talk, just full disclosure.
And right there, you can see there's another little area there where the clip goes. Okay, there's a shot of Randall giving it up for the team down there. Everything is in. You can see we do have different colored hardware down there because, of course, we lost the originals. But everything's in. It's nice and tight. Looks pretty good. So now we just have to move on to the rear.
And we have a can of bedliner paint to cover up the Rob's favorite chrome look, the zinc coating there that looks at all silver.
The chrome look. Okay, we're gonna go back there next. Okay, we're on the back, got the back mud flap here, and how this one's gonna go on is just like so. And we're gonna utilize the clip areas or holes again. You can see it looks like there are 3 bolts and then a little clip that goes over the edge of the fender liner inside here. So that means removing this little push pin thing, this push pin thing, and this one right here, putting the clips on, and then clipping the edge right here over this inner side. Should be a little easier than the fronts were, I think. To be honest, so far, we're into about probably 2 hours plus, taking our time, getting parts, you know, a trip to Lowe's, whatever. So this isn't a quick bolt-on job like it may be portrayed.
One deal I read said the guy claimed he put them on in 15 minutes. I'm not sure how he did that, but I don't see how.
There's no way.
No.
I don't care if you do this every day. It's going to take you probably at least an hour, half an hour, if you're really good to be able to do this. So we're going to pop out these pins, these little areas here, and then we'll get the fasteners in, and then we'll put this on. And hopefully it'll be quick. We'll do the other side, and then we'll show you what it looks like once it's all done. Okay, while Randall consults the instructions, we've got the pins pulled out. Randall did actually. These are actually all held on by screws or bolts with nuts. And they just go through, the nut goes on the back. There is access to reach behind all of this. It's just a matter of figuring out which screw goes where because there are 2 different lengths. We have one that's...
It's really 2 different diameters.
Yeah.
That's the big one. That's the skinny one.
Okay, there you go. So they're bigger all around. So once we figure that out, we'll put the bolts and the nuts in there, and then it's done. Okay, you can see beaming chrome screws down there, right there. That means that we are done. So the rears are very simple, man. 10-15 minutes, you can easily do the rears, no problem. The fronts, on the other hand, that's a different story. But let's take a look. Right here is a rear. You can see, let's take a look down the truck a little bit. Might be washed out in the front. Let's see. There you go. That's a look down this side. Let's take a look at the other side. There's the rear over here. And then again, up here in the front. They look really good. The one thing that Randall had pointed out, they don't really fit over the edge here. Although I'm not sure if they're supposed to.
I think it's supposed to just be like the back, but it's close enough for me. I really think that this gap should be out another. Well, you may be right.
Yeah, it can't come
Actually,
any further in design.
Yeah, I think that's going to work. I say for me, it works perfect.
Yeah, I think it looks good. The concern was there'd be a big gap along here, or whatever, but I'm thinking it's okay.
And now I won't have the nicks on the door.
Oh yeah.
Because the way the tires were thrown, I was getting all kinds of nicks and stuff there, and it was throwing mud up the sides, which looks
Right.
good as a graphic, but it sucks when you're trying to
Right.
keep the truck moderately clean.
And then here's the way the back fits. You can see nice and snug in the groove here. I think they came out pretty darn good. Now the last thing, Randall's shaking his can over there. He's going to touch up or paint over the screws that are down there so that they're not that beaming chrome or silver color. Here's a quick look with freshly painted screws. You can see the paint's still wet under there. Let's go to the back. You can see, look how that blends in. Once the paint dries, you won't even know. Looks pretty darn good. So, we are finished with the entire project. As usual, the big question is, Randall, what do you think?
I'm happy with it. Like I say, I didn't like the mud being thrown up the side because it was nicking doors and especially the hinges. This will stop that, and or at least delete it a whole bunch. I forget how much that wheel sticks out from the door.
Right.
Because well over half the tire is outside of the door, so all that dirt and crap was just getting thrown up, coming up and over. But it was putting little nicks in places, and
Right.
that's irritating.
So, you're happy with it?
I'm happy.
There you go.
Yeah, not everybody will like these, but I'm happy with it.
That's it. That's the install. Leave a comment. What do you think? Is it worth about 2.5 hours worth of work?
And a $100 bill.
I'd be curious to know. Also, real quick, I do have 2 additional channels. Check it out, and if you're interested, why not subscribe? Don't forget to click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And do me a favor, smash that subscribe button on the way out. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.